Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye, and today people, I'm out. I'm with my boy H right now. Yo H. H has got his dog there, he's got Coco. Yeah, come on, and Blues they are. And right now people, believe it or not, there's not a lot of people out here that say they're real. And you'll know by the conversation that you'll have with people, you know who's who. And like God says, you shall know them by their spirit. You get me? So right now people, me and H is here, we're holding a reasoning right now. You get me? Having a little drink, having a one little smoke. You get me? And people, I'll be honest with you, nothing's better than when you come across people out here that is real and you can have real conversation with people. You get me?
Good boy.
You get me? So right now me and H is holding a little reasoning and we're talking about a lot of things. And right now we're talking about
yeah, man. You have to talk about the things there.
We're talking about even things like, for example,
so I'm gonna tell you to be fake to get by in life, right? Let me tell you something. All know what believe that system is foolish. Now I'm gonna tell you what a wise woman told me.
Yeah, hold it, H, hold it.
Yeah?
Chat to them, man.
You manipulate the system, yes. But don't ever fake yourself who you are and your spirit. Your spirit is the most biggest thing you could ever have in life. The flesh is just the flesh. When you die, you die. But you see your spirit, it determines where you go, my brother and sisters. So know yourself, each one teach one. If you don't like something, don't stay there. Walk away from it. You don't need that negative energy. Because this is the problem. People will sit there and be fucking like leeches and smile up in your face and yeah, go on my you. Yeah, we don't know my sister. And really, they're praying for your downfall. So you have to recognize, foreign or domestic, And when I mean foreign or domestic, I mean your friend them and even your own fucking family them. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. Jana Rasta.
Real talk.
Talk. I met this man 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Tell them
in the park, in this fucking park. The day was nice and wicked, as you can see, And I see this gentleman, and he must have some drinks down there. I'm thinking, who left this blood clot drink? Who would be some man to leave this drink?
Tell them.
All of a sudden, I look over there. I just see some black guy and some one blood clot dog. I said, Jesus, let me put my girl on the lead because I could see there would be complications. After that, me and this man, we start reasoning. We tried to link up about 3-4 days ago, last week ago. We couldn't because of work.
Last week.
And now today's the day. God's great, bro. God is fucking great. The weather's nice. I'm happy. I'm nice. I'm blessed. I'm with the man them. You can't stress nothing. See when you're with the man them?
God bless.
God bless. No man curse. So that's what I'm saying, people. You meet real people, but you ain't got to be fake. Just be yourself. If yourself, people will prevail and see the real inner you.
Women respect you more as well.
All right. Gaza for life.
And people respect you more. You get me? So people, right now, me and H are just talking about, so funny people, was talking about, a lot of people don't know that a lot of people out here are living by reptilian law, boy. You get me? Now we're just talking about
bare shaitans.
We're just talking about right now, as a man shouldn't bow down on his knee and ask a woman to marry him. You get me?
Let me just stop that right there, Let me just stop that right there from an older man, Listen, man told you about tradition, about you have to bow down. Listen, man don't bow if a man's a king. If she's my queen, I ain't got to bow to her. She knows my intentions. She knows my heart's pure. Every day she wake up and she see me. Every day I'm there for her. Every day we're in the gym doing our thing. Every day we're cooking with each other. So what the bumper clot I need to go down on one knee? What me look like a black clot yammers? Man, I am nothing.
Hey, people, let me tell you something. Hey, there's so many hidden ways out here, how a man can lose their morals, boy. And as you know, people, they try to say that we're living in a woman's world, fam. You get me? And that's because they want to make they want to make men abomination to God, which means that if you're abomination to God, you don't lose. Frank, every day I'm talking about men that sell out their soul. You know how much money in the ends where I come from sell out their soul, H?
Dad, I can't take you because my missus is going to be angry. But hang on.
Yeah.
You just met the gal. Me know you for 10 years. Me only ask if I lift down the road. I ain't saying be an accessory to a robbery. But certain man behave like that because girls go, oh baby, I don't think he's good for you. Well, you know if he's good for me. Is he leading me into trouble? No. Is he checking gal? No. But because you don't like it, every girl's got a plan. One day they came in and told me, oh babe, I just want to stay for the day. I said, not a problem. The next day, the gal move in and start blood clot, leave, everything. Knickers, pants. I said, yo, my gal, this ain't the Holiday Inn, You have to find yourself a vacation and go, what? If you want to stay with me, then tell me you want to stay with me. But don't say, oh yeah, let me just chill with you, and then you want to spend a week.
Once when yeah.
No, don't do that to me.
See,
I'm a Gemini.
You see?
I'm a Gemini. If I fly like a Ross Clark Blue, you see how Blue wake up in the morning and
Yeah,
shake
yeah.
off him like and we and walk
And stretch and say, yeah, ready for the road. Hey, hey, that's one thing I like about the dog. Hey, you see when hey, you see when I wake up in the morning, yeah? When I wake up in the morning, my dog's letting me know that it's time for the road, you know?
It's time for the road.
You see, once I lift up my head and he jumps up and he does the stretching and goes, yeah, the yawn.
He knows what time it is.
He's looking at me like, yeah, daddy, yeah. Time to step out on road, rude boy. You get me? That's how men are meant to be. That's how alpha men are meant to be, people. You get me? Now, people, if you notice, this week we've been talking about bullying. Now I've linked H just now, and me and H have been talking about bullying. But people, before we get into that, I want H to tell you like the funny story about how he got his rescue dog. Because when I met H, I was telling H that this is my rescue dog, you know, and H was telling me that this is his rescue dog. And people, you see, when H told me the story, I even made a video about it, you know. People, you're gonna laugh, Rue. When H was telling the story, I said, H, I don't blame you, Rue, because the way some people treat dogs out here, yeah. A lot of demons them shouldn't have dogs out here because they're not godly, and only godly people know how to treat God's animals and know how to connect with the animals.
The old saying, yeah, I'm gonna say it from straight Rue, right?
Yeah.
If I see you put your hand on your dog, discipline him, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if I see you abusing that dog, I fuck up your shit real quick.
Hey, so tell them how you got the dog. Hold the phone. Tell them the story, man.
What with Buster and stuff in the dream?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
From that, and then from how you got that dog and what you done to the brother as well.
Yeah. So basically, I had staff Buster. Everybody knew him. He was a bad boy dog, trained dog, and he ended up dying and everything. And I must have had a mad dream, and he came in the dream. He's like, he bust down the door, and I'm looking at him like, this motherfucker's like a 5-foot motherfucker. How the fuck did he open my door? But in the dream, he's just come through like, yo, you gotta live. Because I was devastated. I'll tell you straight, I was devastated. I was going through a DMX, slipping, falling, can't get up, sort of shit. Yeah. But my life started changing around. I got a phone call from my brethren and my ex-girl saying, yo, we got this dog here, yeah, but it's been abused. I need you to like, boom, deal with the dog. And I was like, I don't know. I don't really deal with dogs after Buster. Listen, if anyone can turn this dog around, you can. So I told my brethren to bring the dog. When I bring the dog, I see the dog's skinny, the dog's been abused, everything. So I was like, yo, who did this? He's like, these people at the yard. Let's just say nothing, innit? So long story short, man paid them a visit, innit? And it weren't fucking pretty. But after that, I took this girl, right, Essa, and
yeah, show them and Coco.
she was skin and bone. I trained her, and now she's at elite level. Ain't that right, princess? I don't go nowhere without her. She's good as gold. Ain't you right? Yes, I know, no jumping. But yes, the moral of the story is, boom, if you look after this dog, she will look after you. Blue 100%. Is a lovely boy. When I first saw Blue, I was like, I ain't going nowhere near this motherfucking Mike Tyson. Look at his head. It looks like a bear. But you know what?
You know so funny, H?
He's a soft fucking friendly giant. I can tell you why. Because he's only seen me, a couple of days. And he knows my intentions are not bad.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Now, if he really wanted to go for me, he would. We'd have a serious fight. He'd probably hurt me. Yeah. But guess what? He ain't going to go for shit. You know why? Because he knows rule. Rule recognises rule. Ain't that right, Blue? Good boy. Look at ya. Look at him. He's a fucking beast. But yeah, man, you have to look after your dog and your dog will look after you. The moral of the story is, be blessed. Be blessed with your animal and your animal will bless you.
100%.
100%. That's it, man.
Hey, H, do you know what it is? You know, I've been teaching the youths them out here, yeah? Because I've been telling the youths them, listen, you lot need to come off the block. You don't need to come off the block and stop chilling with man them that are fake and willing to sell you out for less than nothing.
Listen,
you get me?
Education's key. When I was younger, I was one of those mans who was always on road, doing my thing. Yeah. Yeah, in the trap house, doing it. I'm a grown-ass man now, and I can say, hands down, make your money, people. Yeah. Shut your mouth, get out the game. Biggie done said it. Yeah. 10 crack commandments. Get in, make your money, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And when you get out, don't get out and stay in the same area. Get out and move to another area and start a legit business. Yeah. The problem is with black people, yes, I said it because I'm half Jamaican and half Dominican. Yeah. The problem is crime doesn't pay. It gets you to a certain point in your life, but in the end, you're gonna get yammed. So make the money, go into legit business with that money, and then make that fucking clean money. And then you can do family wealth.
100%.
So now you can put on your brothers, your sisters, your family members. Now you got a business. I'm setting up a business. Get me? I ain't gonna say what it is, but it's gonna do with get me burgers and beers and certain stalls.
You know the people love mess up people blessing already and teach people ideas and
that's what
blessing.
It is. Dog training. People are telling me, hey, do dog training. I'm going back again, doing martial arts. You can catch me on Hench Fitness, Gang Business. That's
on
my Instagram.
On Instagram, and
Yeah, it's my
you got
Instagram.
a YouTube account as well?
Nah, I don't do YouTube yet. I'm going to start it up. But yeah, martial art, you get me? Taekwondo, Salat, MMA. I've been doing it most of my life. So to me, it's just nothing. Like out here, if we could put a punching bag up and stuff, I have people training.
In the park, and I'll definitely attend and come and, why
You
not?
just got to make things happen. But what I had to do a little bit of dirt, you know, sell a little bit of Bob Marley and stuff, and Whitney and Bobby. And you get me? I'm in a position where man's nice, you know what I mean? But that's how I make it run. That's how I make it run.
I've been there. I was talking to one young G yesterday. I'm telling him, listen, you wouldn't believe to know I sit down with him and man him in the ends, and we're bagging up boxes, half a box of them type of thing there. When you look in the man's yard, because we used to have chill spots. When you look in the yard, you'll think that man's growing the weed in there. No. And I'm telling you, you see when I look back from when I see where God has taken me from. Yeah. And more time, I'm telling you, it's just that because the wicked ex-partner that try to put the fake kids on my life, that's kind of slowing me down right now, people.
Listen, God will always send a fucking hard obstacle. It's a test of time.
Everything is a test, Rye boy.
Everything.
Even if a lot of men going around and say they want to kill me and they're going to do this test, it's a test. And they have to be prepared for the test when it comes.
And testing. I had a woman, right? Chilled, done everything for the girl. Took her kids on as my kids, trained them to a black belt, dealt with them, took them out on holidays, trips, everything. One day, the woman turned around to me and said, "Oh, I don't think it's working out between me and you."
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't see this coming. Because obviously, I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm helping out. Yeah. Now, the moral of the story, what I'll break down is this. Not every smile's a smile.
100%.
And sometimes when women get inheritance and get money, their perception of life changes. When somebody's struggling, they're happy to get whatever they can get and move on with their life. But when women get a lump of money, they change. They have options. Don't get me wrong, darling, you got options. But let me tell you something. You see that pretty face and that pretty titties and that pretty batty? It's gonna get old. You see me? I still look like I'm 36, even though I'm not. So that's a blessing to me and being 100%. Black and my genetics. But you see my wealth when I'm pushing my Audi R8 and I see you at the bus stop. Just remember, stay at the bus stop.
Hey. Let me tell you something. Hey, you know what they say already? The grass is never green on the other side, you know. Sometimes I'm telling you, hey.
Blood, I did a joke this year. I was like, please don't go, baby. Please don't go. I didn't do none of that. You know I'm a good man. I just don't think it's like this no more. Did not on the DMX. What you bitches want from a nigga. And I was out the fucking door. Now it's like, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Oh, I ain't shit now that I took the DMX approach. But when I was doing the joke this year, giving you Cartier rings, giving you little this and that, and couture this and that. Yeah, it was all good, innit?
It was all nice.
That, man. Ain't no
it's all nice.
Real man.
It's all nice. And you know what's so funny with that come H? It just shows you in life, Rye boy. At the end of the day, a man that have money, have £1 million, £1,000, money can't tame women. No. So in society, us men have been taught wrong to think that if we're rich and you have money, you can tame a woman. Do you know who tame a woman? A man of God, a man that believes in God and knows the truth and stands on his truth, and you know that you can make a woman safe spiritually. Listen, security. That's what women love.
Yeah. You can't teach a fucking hood rat chick to be a housewife. You can't. I'm sorry, I don't care how much time she might want to go for classes for learn how to do this and learn how to do that. Yeah. The fact is she's never gonna want that life because her friends will always nap in her ear telling her about, oh yeah, fuck that nigga, you can do this, fuck that nigga. You see when you meet a girl from God, Lord Jesus, the vibration, the
blessing is a peace and blessing.
Different.
It's a peace and blessing.
It's different.
It's a peace and blessing.
Enough man wanna think with down below, but not think with the head. You see when you think with your head and you got a good woman. A good woman will never question you where you been. A good woman will say, baby, are you hungry? You need something to eat? You want me to run the bath? A good man will say, baby, don't worry. You leaving from work, I'll come get you. So people just remember, when you got a good woman and a good man, they will do the things. Stop looking on these little fast things because them fast things never last.
Never. You get me? And with that being said, people, every day I make a video and I keep telling, listen, the young boys them. I say, listen, young boys, stay away from gangs, stay away from the block, and stay away from women, and stay focused on your money and stay focused on what you want to do in life. And you see when you're doing that Black Kings, you make sure you stay away from a lot of men as well, because a lot of men that you think is your family and you're bridging them, they set you up out
They'll
there.
set you
No
up.
joke, or they set you up to sacrifice you. I keep telling people, a lot of men end up dying in their sleep. And what did the doctor them say? Natural cause of death, innit?
Yeah.
Natural cause of death. You wouldn't believe, that it's his own family members and his brethren that he grew up with. That poison him. Spiritual attack the man. You get me? I keep telling you, young kings, let me tell you something. Get yourself one of God's animals, Rye boy, because in these last days, just like God told Noah, make sure you put the humans them, and God's animals them on the ark, and make sure you don't make the demons them come on there. You get me, H? You get me? And thank you very much. That's how I got blue.
Blue will see the blood clot enemies and warn you.
The enemies don't like him.
Listen, let me tell you something.
The enemies then don't like him.
One day, I was there with my dog Buster, and my brethren come link me for drop some weed. I said, yeah, come true. He goes, H, I bought a brethren though. He's like, okay. And I said, well, we're going to find out. He said, what do you mean? He goes, I'll let you know when you knock the door.
Yeah.
The man's knocked the door, spotted him. Buster spotted him. You see when he walked in and his brethren tried to walk in, Buster went ape shit on him.
Yeah.
Buster then he ripped out his nuts. He's like, Ro, what's wrong with your dog? I said, there's nothing wrong with my boy. Buster come up to me, Daddy. I done the translation. He goes, Daddy, he's a fucking thief.
Telepathic.
So I said, you can't come in the yard. Sorry. The next 2 days, the boy, my same brethren phoned me, said, guess what, my brother? Your dog was right. I said, I told you, wild one. The brother come in my yard and thief the blood clot weed.
You see? You see, people? You see? Hey, dogs are never wrong. And this why you see the government people them love sacrificing of people's dogs. Why you think they love taking people's dogs and putting people's dogs down? Huh? Because they know that the dogs them are sensible. Dogs are sensible than the demons them, because the demons them don't have a brain. That's why you see a lot of the demons them have to go around molesting the dogs and abusing the dogs, because they're abomination to God as well. You get me? And with that being said, people, want to touch on this topic, because we know right now I'm dealing with anti-bullying week. Anti-bullying week, and like I said, people, good prophecy, big prophecy. For 2025, people, you're going to start to see that a lot of people out there, a lot of gang members, a lot of people that people look up to say is their OG, their general. That they're on the block, they're on the block bullying their friends, and out there bullying people to go and harm people. You get me? I'm dealing with anti-bullying this week, Rye boy. So right now, as soon as I bumped into H, I said, H, right now, it's anti-bullying week, I'm stepping on the bullies, them toes, Rye boy. You get me? Because people, a lot of bullies out there, a lot of people that's been bullied out there, people, I swear to God, a lot of them are not here today. A lot of people string up themselves. I know people that's been bullied, and they string up themselves. They tie up themselves on a rope, and when they go in the room, people, my man's on a rope, swinging. You get me? Man's on a rope, swinging people. Man jumped in the river and said, yeah, he's going to end his life. Why? Because people's bullying him. People's been bullied. You get me? So people, like I said, man, it's a boy, Proph Rye. We're out in the park. We're out in the open. Like I said, people, a lot of men don't want to get out in the park and socialize. Every day I'm in the park with my dog and socializing, people. H is a good brother. I met H about a month ago, people. A month ago, I brought my car for MOT. No, sorry, service. I bring my car for servicing, people. And when I bring my car for servicing, they said that they're gonna hold they're probably gonna hold the car for about 4 hours. So I said, shit. I said, you know what? I said, God, I'm not gonna be lazy, God. There's no point going home and come back. I said, I'm not gonna be lazy. Do you know what I'm gonna do, people? Me and my dog's gonna walk, whether it's a 20 minutes walk, half an hour walk. We're gonna find a local park. True word. Go and socialize. Go and socialize with the people. People never socialize. Cause you see me, I'm a good energy guy, so people draw towards me. The same way like how H said how I met him. I was walking to come and collect my drink that I left there, because me and the dog went jogging, went for a big walk. And right now I come to link H down in his ends. You get me, people? We went for a big walk, people. And when I come, I saw a black man over here with his dog, and they're doing training. And the dog's on some serious training. So I said, rah, swear down. But really and truly, I said, let me go and pick up my bag with my drinks and my snacks and that, because you know how it is, people. There's a lot of people out here. They're homeless. They're going through suffering. Not to say I won't give them, because a lot of the time, people, I bump into homeless people on the road. And I park. I pull up my car. I go into my boot. I take out biscuits. I take out water for them. I take out juice for them, and I give it to them and I bless them. You get me? And I bless them. Sometimes I bring them into the chicken and chip shop. I buy them a meal. But things like that, people, I don't put on camera. I don't put things on that camera, because that's different. That's looking after people. When you're looking after people, you ain't got to put that shit on camera. You get me? That speaks for yourself. When people see you and they look in your face, they can see, yeah, this guy is righteous. You can tell that this guy is definitely, God's got this guy, God's got this guy. But when it comes to people doing evil and them type of stuff there, friend killing and sacrificing, animal cruelty and bullying, I'm gonna expose you. And a topic will be on about you on YouTube. A topic will be about you on YouTube, people. You get me? So a lot of people think that everyone hates me. People, let me tell you something, it's not everyone that hates me, you know. Just because I'm out here speaking the truth and I defend myself. It's not everyone that hates me out here, because I swear to God, on a day-to-day basis, I come in contact with some people, some realists. I come in contact with some people that is realists. Realist people. And a lot of people's not even on the same journey as man. A lot of people out here there's a lot of people out here that's actually on their own path. And it don't mean that I can't be cool with them, I can't be friends with them. But at the end of the day, when they know the truth and they see the truth for themselves, they're gonna come down the right path as well. You get me? God says don't lean on your own understanding. Your own understanding will get you killed out here, people. You get me? When God move, I move. You get me? So people, like I said, man, we're out in the park. It's amazing out here. Look, man, Blue's here. And Blue's chilling. Right now I'm trying to get Blue used to being around other dogs, because where he's been inside all his life, and he's 3 years old, because the last woman, I don't know what type of job she done. I have to get Blue out and about to chill, to try and chill, get used to being around other dogs, get used to being around other people. You get me? And that's how we have to do it out here. You get me? I told you, I spoke to a man yesterday, and as soon as he saw me and my dog, he's like, he don't like being inside, innit? I said, you're damn right. And I started preaching to him. I said, people, you know how much people have XO bullies? And the dogs lock up in the yard watching GMTV, H.
Yeah, come on.
The dogs lock up in the yard watching Emmerdale, EastEnders and Coronation Street. These dogs love to be outside 24/7. That's why you see every single day, my dog is shotgun. Me and my dog drive around shotgun, because I know my dog is loyal, and that's my brethren.
Oh shit, I didn't bring no water.
And I got some water in the car, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get him some.
Yeah.
Or put him in the shade.
Yeah. Come over here, Blue.
He's panting with a bit.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go and get in the water soon still. Come, good boy, sit down. Sit down.
Right,
good boy.
You're right.
You get me, people? So like I said, H,
Yes.
Talk to them about bullying.
Oh, Lord.
Because we want to crack down on the bullies now, and some of the bullies them this year, we want to actually give them a couple bucks and temporary, boy.
The problem is with the bully, yeah, a bully's always got bare fucking talk.
Yeah.
And he will always say, oh, yeah, my people this, and my people that. But understand this, have you ever seen the guy was talking all this shit, the bully, actually going out and doing what he's doing?
Fact, oh man,
bully is always gonna fuck with someone he knows he can fuck with.
Come on,
yeah,
come on.
Because a real alpha male ain't gonna fuck with a real nigga.
Come on.
Because a real nigga and a real nigga are gonna end up killing each other.
Real.
But what it is, a real nigga will push up on a soft ass nigga.
Yeah.
But there's certain pussy ass niggas what feel they're real niggas will push up on soft niggas. Well, guess what? One day you're gonna push on the wrong person and you're gonna come across a man like me.
Yeah.
And when you come across a man like me, rude boy, I'm not no pushover nigga. I'm a real nigga. So when you meet a real nigga, I've seen it before with man try and push up on me like, yo, where you from? I said, pussy out. I'm from where I'm from. If you got a problem, we can take it outside. Fuck it. We can take it here. The favourite one I hear is, rude boy, I'm giving you 5 seconds. I said, fuck it, free.
Yeah.
I'll beat you to the punch, brother. Like, because you got to remember, I come from an old school era where we don't do all this.
All the chatting, innit?
We just do the fist. We do the fist.
Yeah.
We do the knee.
Yeah.
We do the elbow. And that's how we keep it. So the way we see it is we cool guys to when we ain't got to be cool.
Yeah.
But more time, 9 times out of 10, I'm a cool guy. So more time when people see me and don't know me, they don't feel like, rah, I'm a threat. And you know what it is? There's no ego with me. Because I used to have an ego. Trust me, everybody's got ego.
Yeah,
but I let that go.
You have to.
You know why I let it go? Because if I kept my ego, I'd probably be in jail now doing another 12 for fucking kidnapping firearms, what I did before.
Yeah.
When I was 21.
You see?
So it's not worth that. Being bad, sometimes keeping it real can be real fucking dumb.
Yeah.
So my people, all I'm saying to you, just think. Think with your head, not with your temper, not with your dick. With your head.
With your head.
If I do this and I get caught, where does it put me?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying to you. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just telling you, if you do something, there's always fucking consequences.
There's a price. I love telling people.
You fuck a pussy without a condom,
you
might get pregnant.
Yeah. And you know what's
You fuck a girl without a condom, you might get STD. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying, people.
Yeah.
Use your head.
And you know the worst thing as well? When people laying down with gal and they don't even know the type of spirits. Hey, H. Hey, I was talking to the bin mans in my area, yeah. And you know what I said to them? Hey, I said, you know when you're proper spiritually in tune with God. Where you can look at a woman and said, yo, bro, that's a mermaid over there, you know. And man looked at this man's in his 50s, you know. He went, oh. He said, wow. He said, that's different. He said, that's different. And he said, how do you again? I said, I'm 30. I said, I'm 31 this month. You get me? He said, nah. He said, did you hear what he said? I've never heard that before. And then he said, this is why God tried to teach people and warn people. Watch who you lay down with in bed, because wolf in sheep clothing is real.
Thank you. I'm not dealing with no reptilian.
You see? H said, you're not dealing with no reptilian.
No mermaid, no fucking half wolf, half she devil. When I enter it, I don't care if they got like big tits and horns growing out of my head and I'm like Beyonce. Me not with it. Me not with it.
Hey.
I can tell you something what my granddad told me, yeah? My granddad told me this. A night full of pleasure can be a lifetime full of pain. You lot work it out.
100%. Hey, that's real. That's the realest. That's the realest.
You lot work it out.
That's the realest. That's the realest. You get me? So people, you can see that, man. Look, I come to Link H today, you know. As soon as I finished doing what I was doing, people, you can see I've been making videos from morning. I call up H, I said, H, coming to link you today, you know.
Hey, listen, man's gonna start it off like...
And I only had 1 hour sleep. Because I've been active, I've been studying, I've been doing things.
My next one's gonna be with my fucking SAS mask. So man's gonna jump off and do no face podcast.
Yeah.
That's my next one I'm gonna look to drop from.
What?
I'm telling you, when the man them come,
Yeah.
you've got your mask on. You
Yeah.
can only be invited by having your mask on
Yeah.
and having a conversation. It's not about hiding your face, because everybody I noticed does their podcast, they're with their face. I
Yeah.
want to do something different.
Yeah.
Certain men what are trapping, what are actually involved in certain things,
Yeah.
they can come, express,
Yeah.
walk one,
Yeah.
and they ain't got to feel like what?
Yeah.
Jakes are going to be banging down your door.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's certain men
Yeah.
what are doing certain things what I know what want to put the youngsters on, but they
Yeah.
don't want their face to be revealed. So
See?
I said, what? Like we say
Yeah.
in the military, the Royal Marines, you get me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ever faithful, ever forward.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's only two things what fall from the sky, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Angels and fucking Marines.
Yeah, you see, you hear that for yourself, people. Hey, and with that being said, H, yeah, I just want to clear that what you just said, because you see me, people, before I make anyone come on my channel and give their point of view or have a reasoning or we show our reasoning together,
Yourself.
I let them know what type of channel I'm doing, what it comes with, and I'm letting people know already that a lot of man that is serving darkness that's out there planning to take me out is watching. You get me? So as soon as I said, I know H is the man for the job, you know.
You know what it is?
I know this is one of God's
your
soldiers.
broadcast.
Yeah.
You've been straight up and honest. You don't deal with no fuckery.
No
You
fuckery.
don't say, what, let's talk about this and then surprise the nigga and talk about that. You don't do that. You talk about what you said you were going to talk about.
Straight up realness.
Straight up
You
realness.
get me?
100%.
Straight up realness. So just now, people, the first one I said to H is, H, hey, you know we can all. I want to get you on a reason. I want to get you on the podcast, with man. You know, you get me on the righteous. We're having a righteous thing, because this is a righteous channel. You get me? And the first thing I said is, H, I'm not gonna lie to you, H. The channel's nasty work. I expose Masons. I expose the government. I expose. There's nothing I don't talk about. You don't see for yourself. And I said, H,
what's on my channels?
you get what I'm saying? So I'm just letting H know what my channel's about, and obviously there's gonna be a lot of agents watching my thing, and H said that he don't care about that.
I don't fucking care about
this is people like H that is ready to step on Babylon,
I'm
boy.
a real man. Yeah, served 12 years in prison, kidnap and firearm. I don't shy away from no
see?
beef or righteousness. If you're coming with fuckery, I would deal with you with righteousness. It might be an elbow.
Yeah.
It might be a knockout punch. It might actually be a conversation like I'm doing right now with a drink and a spliff and reason.
Yeah.
But I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
You can check them at my background check. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say, motherfuckers will know me, DA4884.
Yeah.
If you want to know who I am, you type that in. It tells you what prison I've been to.
Type
21
it in.
different ones. I've done my time, so I know what I'm talking about. This ain't
see?
no gassed up lighty thing.
You see?
This is a real nigga thing.
You see, and you lot can see H is an old. How do you H?
I'm 47, brother. But
47.
I'm 36.
47. And you can see that H looks young.
You know what
You
it
get
is?
me? Black don't crack.
You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is, people. It's the Muay Thai. It's the Taekwondo.
Yeah.
The elbows. It's everything what's got to be done to get me as a young man.
Yeah. Hey H, two more things I want to touch on before we end the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother.
Because on my channel, I've been out and out a lot of man. There's a lot of man in the music industry. They're friend killers. They sign deals and that. They're serving darkness.
Yeah.
They all wear the voice and all that type. They're Freemasons and that. Yeah.
You see what Rick Ross done to McMills?
Okay then. And next thing, the next thing I want to talk about now. You have some OGs out there. You have some OGs out there. A lot of them are snitches and they're hiding it.
Oh, the older.
They take plea deal with the police and them, and then they come on the block and they're acting like. And they end up snitching and they're still top in the rank and people are looking up to these people.
There's enough man like that. Yeah. Well, you got to be careful, yeah. If you see any man doing certain things with criminality and police don't nick him, this ain't fucking majorly wrong.
Yeah.
You see a man busting through red lights like and a nothing,
Yeah.
a man don't get no ticket,
Yeah.
there's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. The first person that I learned that and saw that from was in 1992, yeah. I was having an argument with a police officer. I didn't know he was a police officer at the time.
Yeah.
I said, pussy, I'll suck him out. If you want to go, let's go. Oh, I'm a police officer. I said, I don't give a fuck who you are. This black man looked like a Jamaican, dreadlocks and everything, come up to me and flashed his fucking badge and said, big man, allow it, go home. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
When I looked at the man, this is in the 90s, my brother. He's a black man what come from Jamaica, what done a fucking 6-month thing. So they come over from Jamaica back a day to learn how the yardies are moving.
I'd operating
the fly back over there, the new tactics, That's the era I was born in, the yardies, man them coming with a pumpy blood and blowing off your door hinges and all kinds of madness going on. Fucking New Cross, Brixton, Cold Harbour Lane, I don't want to get too Pacifics.
It's them ends there come from as well, you know.
All those little places, man grew, Even down to fucking my boy, R.I.P., Andrew Minogo, Sparks.
Like, so hey, what you say? We go down them sides there, Cold Harbour Lane and them places there?
Boy, I was there from when I was fucking 4 years of age. Like, shout out to my boy, yeah?
So you know the roadside man them down there, the roadside.
I know a couple
of lot of them older G's.
The older G's, the kick-off head crew.
You might know my brother then. You might know my brother. They used to call him Yardy. You name called Dwayne. From Cambry.
Okay, that rings a bell.
They call him Debo and they call him Dwayne. They call him Yardy.
Debo.
He's Jamaican, he's around the same age as you.
He went jail, innit?
Nah, he didn't get a job, but he used to roll around with a lot of like
28s?
No, not 28s. He used to roll around with like some of the Peckham man them. So you know,
you
see that school there that used to be William Penn?
Yes.
William Penn. But they changed the charter. He went William Penn. So he will tell you a story about a lot of the Peckham OGs them. You get me?
That's what I'm saying, because I remember the Peckhams used to come down to fucking New Cross.
Down
with the YGBs.
Yeah.
And that time there, that was when all that shit was going on with Sparks and everything.
Yeah.
And like, Mum was around those times, but I was never involved in that political beef.
Yeah.
Because I moved from New Cross to fucking Woolwich. So then I met up with man like fucking Lee Murray, Little Lee, Wesley, Gerard, all those man there. And then it was like that. Then what happened with Lee Murray? Became a fighter. You know what I mean? I remember running around with him doing things with this man back a day with Little Lee and stuff, teething fucking the Sims from the laptops. All those mad shit as a kid. Them boy told me how to ride bikes.
But you know what's so funny though, H, because this goes back to a conversation I was having the other day. You'd be surprised to know that even a lot of the politicians them grew up in the rascal ends.
Of course they did.
And
you see they can't show face. They can't show face because they're in a position where they can't. Yeah. Because if they do, then they'll make it. Yeah. And I understand sometimes like your grandparents would say, you need to learn to adapt.
Adapt, yeah.
All right? Yeah. Because you see this, there's an old saying, a Dominican Jamaican saying, you have to be 10 times smarter than a white man to get noticed.
Yeah.
And even up to this day, I was told that when I was 7, and I'm 47 now. Yeah. So what does that tell me? We're still in a society where certain things are not okay. Yeah. But you know what? It's for you to know that. And the only way you empower yourself is education. Because you see, when you're overqualified, they're fucking scared because you might take their job. But guess what? Everybody can eat. If we all stick together, fuck the government. Stop listening to them. See? Because by you listening to them, you're fooling yourself and you're turning on your own blood clot neighbours.
Come on, man.
If anyone's having a party, report it. We all find out COVID was full of what? Shit. All right. So people.
But that's why the black community are still killing each other. It's because of the government.
Of course it is.
A lot of men sell out and they end up becoming full control of the government.
Why do you think they made it possible for when my man started working with Officer Adams from Jamaica?
Yeah, Police Adams. Yeah, Adams.
Giving it. We just watched fucking
Top
Shotters
policeman.
the other day, you know.
Mr. Adams.
Mr. Adams. We just watched Shotters the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
Half of the youth, the problem is this.
Mm.
There is no facilities for us. Back in the day, yeah, I used to go to a play centre, yeah, youth club, all them things there, table tennis, activities. Now you government lock it all off, and now you see 5, 6 youths walking street. You call them a gang. They're not a gang. They're just
They're
youths
lost.
what are just trying to find a place to sit down and chill. But there is no facility for them to do it. So you police officers call them a gang. Then you put your report in and send to the government, what speaks on the mic and says, these gangs. Half of these gangs are fucking genius. Half of these boys have got skills in football, fucking reading and writing, electricians, fucking engineering. But because they haven't been given a chance, because some of them might be dyslexic. So instead of you actually working with them, you write them off.
Yeah.
And then what happens now? Man like me takes them under my wing and try to show them the right way.
Yeah.
But
that's what we're doing.
What it is with the youngsters,
for the black community, that's what we're doing.
Not every youngster can be a clean guy.
Yeah.
Certain youngsters are going to sell, regardless what it is, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Simple as. But some of them have a brain enough to say, let me save this money and do an online course.
Yeah.
Let me save this money and do an online course in carpentry. Now you have a qualification. With that same qualification, you can go independent. It will be hard, but you have to be disciplined. And black people, we've always known we've been resourceful. We can take a £1 and turn it into a tenner. If you know what you're doing.
100%.
All right?
100%.
You've got skills. Let's use it, people.
Remember. I was holding a reasoning the other day with some elders, and I was telling them, listen, before money even exists, and when you tell them these things, they'll start saying you're mad and you're crazy, you know, because they ain't got the wisdom, my brother.
Check this.
You start hold on, age before. I start telling them, before money even exists. Do you know that the average black man never eat more time to the evening, yeah? And he was out and about with the other family members that are men, and they was hunting and bringing back food and things for the family.
You still got that now in Kenya. You still got that now in Kenya with the certain tribes and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And this is the thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Who tell us we have to eat these things?
Yeah.
No disrespect.
Yeah.
White man. Who says that you're obese on the scales? Because I know when I go to the gym, as much as I'm weighing now, every time I used to go to the doctors, Mr. Halsted, you're fat.
Yeah.
And I used to say, how?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, on our chart. Oh, on your chart.
On your chart,
yeah. Right. But on my chart, I look like the Hulk. I'm lifting up 200 kilos in deadlifts. I'm squatting. I'm doing bare things. I'm benching like 160, 170. So why now you telling me I'm overweight? Because it doesn't fit your chart.
Yeah.
But when I go out on street and people say, women, elderly, you look good, I say thank you. That's the chart I read.
Yeah.
So when they ask my age and I tell them, they say, are you joking? And I show them my passport and they say, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, black doesn't crack.
Black don't crack. It's the melanin people.
And that's what it is. I got melanin all day. You see the way Superman needs the sun? I don't need the sun. Any day. Or the weather, 360. Doesn't matter. Even snow, I absorb that and turn that into energy. There'll be a blizzard out there. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know why? I'm good. Because my DNA says it already. Africa.
Come on. And that's why I told people. I made a video today, and I said, let me tell you something. You wouldn't believe to know that this person's my cousin, Rude Boy. Because I told him, H. I told him, H, yeah? I said, you wouldn't believe to know. You wouldn't believe to know, Rude Boy. No matter if you're Sierra Leonean, you're Ghanaian.
Look at him after 2 weeks. He's such a good boy.
Yeah, man, come on. You get used to you, man. You get used to you.
You're my nephew now, you know that, innit? You're my nephew now, Paul.
You get used to you,
Give me
man.
Paul.
That's what it's about,
Paul.
man.
Good boy. You're my nephew.
Yeah, you see, before people, Blue didn't like, well, he did like H, but every time you see H, he's like he wants to fight with H, and H is letting him know, listen, don't mess with me, you know, Blue, because I do all this Muay Thai and all of these things, you get me? So yeah, man, like we say, everyone knows that Blue's a big teddy bear and he plays rough. That's all it is. He plays rough. And when he starts playing, sometimes people, we don't want to stop. So a lot of time you hear me shouting at him saying, nah, that's enough now, stop. You get me? So
no biting.
Yeah, man.
No biting.
So
no biting. No biting.
So,
I will slap you. I will slap you. Behave.
Yeah, man. So Yeah, H. So we want to end it. We want to end this topic here now, yeah. And we just want to do a last breakdown on this topic here because I'm a man right now. I'm trying to run for politics. And there is the people that are laughing at me, people that are laughing at me, H. No, he's laughing at me. The low vibrational black people in the community that's looking down at man and said, when I told them that I'm going to be the mayor of London, yeah, they take it for joke.
Why?
They take it for joke.
It can't happen. It's impossible.
No, do you know why? Because I know it's a lot of them sell out their soul and they're being in control by the government. So they don't have no freedom of speech and they ain't got no free will. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to think they can kill my spirit.
Yes.
You get me? By putting their cowardness on me.
There's an old saying, yeah? Empty barrel make the most amount of noise.
100%.
And that's what it is. Instead of embracing what you said and said, brother, I hear you. Martin Luther King said it. Malcolm X said it. Yeah? Gregory Isaac said it. A lot of people, black inspirations of people have said this. But what it is, if I allowed every teacher to tell me that I'm never going to make it because I suffer from ADHD, in my day, they gave me an injection what fucked me up and fucked a lot of kids up. Yeah?
You see?
We suffered from mad fucking shit. They called it, now you lot called it the BCG jab.
BCG.
It wasn't that back in the day. It was some fucked up shit. It was like...
Come sit down.
It fucked me up, basically.
Good boy. Well done.
I grew up a mad boy. you know, with out of control. And it was only a couple of people, and I always say this, and I don't feel no way to say it, was my granddad, James Alexander Horsford. He was the man what changed me. When all the teachers was kicking me out saying, you know, he's incompetent and not able to learn and he's too violent, it was my granddad who raised me. Yeah, I love my mum. Mum, I love you. But granddad and nanny raised me. Auntie Sharon raised me. Auntie Suzanne raised me. My Uncle Herod raised me. Uncle Oliver, Uncle Desmond, Uncle Johnny. You get me? Uncle Simon. These are the people in my day before they broke the family home.
Yeah.
Every day we ate on the fucking table. Now half these kids eat in their fucking bedroom.
Hey,
changed.
People, you heard what H said? Before they broke the home. So you know, you already know that the demonic forces got into the family. But a lot of the time, this comes with generational curse as well, people.
And guess how they done it? They went for the sisters.
You see?
And told the sisters, you don't need the brothers.
Fucking hell, H. Let me hit the nail on the head, please, H. Let me hit the nail on the head.
Hit on the head.
When Satan couldn't tempt Adam because Adam was when Adam was favored by God and Adam didn't want to do wrong by God, huh? Who did Satan go? Who did Satan get? Who did Satan used to get towards Adam, bro? Eve.
The weak link.
Eve.
The weak link.
The weak link. And now you know why I keep preaching every day. And I keep telling men to be careful of women, especially when in a relationship with a woman. You'd be surprised to know that the woman is hearing voices everywhere, and is a hidden agenda. And there's bare spiritual wickedness to make sure that you're not alpha. I think I got 2 sheets here. The government them don't want men to be alpha, because an alpha man is it? You got okay. Because an alpha man, people, an alpha man is a dangerous man. If one alpha man can teach all men about God and make all men become alpha, there's no more government.
Right.
Spiritually speaking, there's no more government, people.
What's going on in Africa right now, in Niger?
Yeah.
Right? With I forgot his name, military guy. He kicked out France. They must have sent 2 guys over saying about those computer engineers.
Yeah.
There was actually GIGN. That's the French Special Forces equivalent of SAS. They got caught. Now France have been raping Africa. Let me tell you something. If I am a French man and I in Africa want to go and see my auntie, I have to send an application form to France to get clearance to travel in Africa.
That's fuckery.
There you go. Now, France have been using the old money, francs, for years. They don't use it no more, do they? But they use it in what? Africa. So this African soldier said, no more.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Now they're saying he's doing bad for Africans, for Niger.
Yeah.
But guess what?
Could he come with the truth?
Putin
Yeah.
said, I hear you cry, my brother. I'm with you. All I want to do, because I'd make some mines. He said, yeah, 2 mines. Now they've got Wanga.
Yeah.
Special mercenary team.
Yeah.
Helping them. Defeat America, England, France.
You see?
England, you're a wicked son of a bitch.
Come on,
America, you're going to pay for your atrocities, what you did to them people.
Yeah. Hey.
Aborigines, you're going to pay all of you lot.
America's falling, you know. England next. Behind it.
What's my man say? That
Rome.
I must have watched. Yeah? And this was about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
America is in 200,000 trillion debt. That was when Farrakhan said that back a day and a couple of years ago. So you can just imagine what's going on right now.
Yeah.
The problem is you stole everything from Africa. You tried to destroy Egypt. But guess what? Smart people are realizing the first black people in creation was black people.
100%.
If you don't
Adam and Eve.
if you don't believe me, go onto YouTube, type in Jane Elliott. She's an old white school teacher what did this experiment. Blue eyes, brown eyes, children. That woman there, I don't know this woman personally, but I call her my nanny. Because everybody comes from where? Africa. She said it and she's white.
Yeah. You see? 100%. 100%. You hear that for yourself, people. Hear that for yourself.
White woman to
But
say,
you never see Putin come out the other day. Putin come out the other day and let people know. Listen, they're lying to you. They trick you. They give you a white picture.
No, stop.
They give you a white picture of Christ.
That same video I saw 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I saw that video 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay? You lot just saw it now.
Yeah.
So when I was talking it, guess what my own friend says? H, are you smoking crack?
They always say
H,
things
you're smoking too much weed. No. Then they come up to me, H, you was right. Oh, was I now?
Yeah.
Pussy holes.
Hey, but you know what's so funny? Hey, you see, a lot of the time, you know how much people say that I'm mad and I'm crazy, H. And you know what's so funny? Who last laugh, you know, because you see when the rapture come, you best believe there's a lot of them pussy holes there. And you know what God's gonna say? Don't help them. Don't help this person. Because a lot of the time you're saying some things, you know, and they think that.
To God, you see what you've experienced? I've experienced. And you know what the worst thing is? Is when people look at you like you're a fucking fool.
Yeah.
And you know in your heart and soul what you've told is right. You've done your research. That's why anytime I have arguments with people deal with this thing called feelings. I don't fuck with feelings. I deal with facts. Because facts present the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feelings can take you off the truth. Oh, he left me because he said my pussy's too loose. Bitch, it is. He wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. So you got to realise that's the truth. That's facts.
The truth is the truth.
Feelings.
Sit down.
Your feelings have been hurt because he told you the truth.
No one like the truth.
And this is what we live
no
in
one like the
today's
truth.
Society.
Hey, H, he's gonna start talking the truth. You know how much people turn against me?
Oh, blood. Listen.
You know how much people said that we're gonna kill him, we're gonna get him, we're gonna. I heard everything under my even under my videos and that I made, H. Oh, this guy's crazy. This guy's mad.
All right, ask yourself this here. If this guy's crazy, this same guy what you putting on saying he's crazy.
Yeah.
Go and do your research first, and if you find out that whatever he's saying is lies, screenshot it, send it back to his monkey ass and tell him shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
To that time, shut the fuck up.
You get me? And you know, I teach people and I educate people as well, H. I told them, listen, don't worry about the comments. Never read comments because you'll be surprised a lot of the time. People write these comments to try and break your spirit, you know.
There you go.
I've had a man write in a comment, stop what you're doing.
So let me ask somebody this.
I had a man write in a comment, stop what you're doing.
Let me ask the public this.
Before it's too late.
Was Christopher Columbus a good man or a bad man?
You see
how many people say,
good question.
Guy. Good question. He was fucking awesome. He was wonderful.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you how many black people, women, he was raping.
Yeah, and I'm gonna touch on that. I'm gonna touch on that. You know who that got back to as well.
Remember, this is not our history. This is your history as white people, and this is why a lot of white people have realised and they're like, I feel so bad. No, it's not your fault. The fact that you know that, respect. So now that you know that, let's do better.
Yeah.
That's
remember God said my people suffer for the lack of knowledge, you know.
They fooled not just black people, not just white people. They fooled a lot of us. But guess what? We're smart enough to know now. So let's do better, people. That's all.
Hey.
Love you, Blue.
Hey,
love you, Blue.
H, I swear to you, you see right there? He just hit the nail on the head. You get me?
It's true.
And you know the same thing I was just about to say, H, as well?
Listen,
The same thing again, H. You'll be surprised to know. A lot of the people that come against you and start spreading rumours on your name and that,
oh Lord.
they're part of the system.
Of course they are.
And their mission is to get you out now. You know why? Because you're the realest. And you're no longer being fake like them no more.
I'm a threat to your society.
You're a threat to their secret society
Yeah,
now.
I'm a threat
So
to
what they do,
your
they all start teaming up. They all start teaming up to come against you, to try and break a man's spirit.
Listen, I know when I've gone to things and I've seen people react, right? I've gone to court in the past for minor charges, right? Stupid stuff like driving. And the way they've behaved towards me, you would have thought I was Bin Laden's blood clot brother. And I'll tell you why. Because sometimes they say, you know when they say you do a crime, you do the time, you pay the consequences, you know, you do the time, you come out, it's a fresh start.
Yeah.
It's never fucking fresh.
Yeah.
And it's never a new start.
Yeah.
So let me just burst your bubble from now, people.
Yeah.
From the moment you're convicted and you're a criminal,
Yeah.
they'll always look at you as a criminal.
As a criminal.
You could get a job, you can do things, you could be polite to them, but what it is a game they play. And you got to be smart enough not to play that game.
But I told people life out here is like GTA. If you go down the wrong road out here, you best be prepared to be bending over for your brethren and couple men out here, and you best be prepared to only have low vibrational women come in your life, women that are serving darkness, and as a man, you best believe it doesn't change when it goes to the woman's still gonna tame you and fuck up your ass.
Bro, I'm nothing, blood. All it is, the only person you can have in life is your fucking self.
Yourself.
And I'll tell you this from now. Listen, a wise man told me, you can bring a donkey to a lake, but you can't make that donkey drink the fucking water. All right? I have brought many thousands to the fucking lake. And then, what's this?
Yeah. So what's this?
All right, cool, say nothing. Do your own thing. I just helped you, but instead of you seeing it for what it is, you're standing up like you're dumbfounded. Black people, stop being dumbfounded. White people, stop being dumbfounded. Every
because we love all races.
Stop being
people
dumbfounded.
People, I just want to say, listen.
This ain't no black and white thing.
It's no black and white crime,
only
people.
teach
But
history.
we talk the truth. The truth is the
Don't
truth.
get mad at me like Farrakhan, because when Farrakhan preaches, he's not preaching his own words. He's preaching from the Jewish scholars. And in these today's societies, the Jewish scholars is the truth, right?
100%.
Okay, so let me ask you something. I never known a woman called Cleopatra and she was white. Just saying. Africa, the biggest resources in the fucking world, the creation of life.
Yeah.
But people tell me, don't go to Africa, you know, they kill you. No, they're not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Because when they realise what I'm prepared to give,
Yeah.
I'm prepared to build this country back up for what it really is. When I was younger, if a man called me African, I'd be ready to fight you. I'm proud to say I'm of African descent. I'm proud. My kids are from Ghana.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
See?
I'm proud.
And how much kids you got, Hitch?
Four
kids.
Four
Hitch got
boys.
4 kids.
4 fucking Spartans. If I had a daughter, Lord Jesus, she would learn every martial arts there is in the sun. Boy, I could go on a date with her, boy. I'd check him like, yo,
Yeah.
you better be on by 7:30 before the tender start.
Hey, shout out to H. You lot can see that H is a big man. H has got 4 kids, people. Trust me, I've been
All of them
there.
do martial arts, except for my youngest, because he's got autism, Niles. But all of them do martial arts. I made sure.
They all do martial
My
arts.
kids are not pussies. They're lions. They're lions. Even I'm a little bit worried about my eldest ones because, boy.
But every time you say something, you touching on the head because you know yesterday I was talking to a brother the other day. I said, yo, you see nowadays black men are weak. I said, do you know that back in the days black men was out in the jungle fighting lions, bro?
Listen,
Huh?
even now.
People, real black men, black men can't go in and can't fight lion now. They're gonna go in there, they're gonna run away. Oh, it's a lion. People, back in the days, a black man would square up with a lion, cuz.
Pussy, fuck off.
Shout out to Samsung. Hey, when the woman saw that Samson mash up the lion and killed the lion with his bare hands, the government was like, huh? He killed a lion with his bare hands? What type of power this man have? True and living God, them and they're serving people.
Anybody would know, yeah? You have to know something, yeah? Certain men are not built for that destruction. Certain men are built for wash toilet. Certain men are built for make blood clot Hoover.
Yeah.
Certain men are built for blood clot take talk.
Yeah.
But you see me, and the line is where I come because I'm a descendant of the Moor tribe.
Yeah.
We don't play.
Yeah.
And as a temperament as my mum don't play. So I learned from a very young age. We don't play. No matter who you are, we don't care how bad you are. There's always someone bigger and better.
Yeah, 100%.
Always in life.
That's what I've been telling the bullies them.
Right.
That's what I've been telling the bullies them out here. Cause
What? This is what I used to tell the bullies. A quote from my boy, a great philosopher, conqueror as well. If you didn't commit such sins, God wouldn't have sent a punisher like me upon you.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
And that's the life I live by. Tony Montana. I've never fucked over nobody but didn't have it coming, my friend.
Yeah.
There you go. All right? Now you can point your fingers at me. I'm the bad guy, yeah? I'm the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy from Gaza.
Shout out to Tony Montana.
Tony Montana, bro.
That's what he said for you, you know?
Yeah. You all stick there pointing your fucking fingers at me.
Yeah.
Point them. I don't care. I'll be the bad guy. If that means I can teach the youngsters not to do fucking stupidness, then yeah, I'll be the bad guy all fucking day.
Yeah.
That's like, I'll take that burden on with pleasure.
With pleasure. 100%.
You understand? Because I was built from concrete. And when I die, I'm going to go back to probably being in concrete.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is this. Be real. Give good advice to the youngsters. Keep it 100 to the day you fucking die. The moment you switch, you're a prick.
Yeah.
I've had a girl I used to go out with for 28 fucking years, thought she was the girl for me. She switched on me. Life can have unexpected turnings. And guess what?
Yeah.
As much as I was upset and angry and hurt, I found solitude.
Yeah.
In Blue.
Yeah.
Coco.
See?
Being around
Coco.
vibing people. Mushka. See that?
Yeah.
That's Russian. She only respects
Yeah.
Russian and Chinese.
Yeah.
Just in case if I have a fight with someone, I can speak Russian and Chinese, and you can't imitate what I say to her.
Was that Russia?
Yeah.
Fucking
So that's how I taught Buster.
Yeah.
So
Say that again. Look. You don't
Mushka. See how,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello, boy. Sit. Good boy. Mushka.
Oh my days.
Russian needs to come here. If I say to her, Nakata, it's got Nakata.
Yeah.
See that?
You see that people? H teach his dog Russian. You see? That's how that people. H teach his dog Russian people. He's talking to his dog in Russian and the dog understand him. And H is not even a Russian man. See, at the end of the day, this just shows you people that there's nothing that the dogs them can't learn. Look at her.
No, you stay. There's nothing there, baby. No.
See, she's crying. She wants that toy back, H, you know.
No.
Hey, H, she wants.
No.
She wants that toy back, you know.
No.
She wants that toy back. Sit down and shush.
Stop. Now, sit down. Sit down.
Hey.
Give me fucking. Oi. Paul.
Hey, she wants that.
Stop.
Look, you see, jealousy
Shush.
people.
Behave yourself.
Hey.
Behave your fucking self.
He don't.
Stop. I don't play.
He wants. Hey,
I
you
do
see.
not play. I don't care if you got behave.
You see the thing with blue people,
Blue.
yeah. Blue.
Stop.
He's jealous, you know.
Blue, stop. Blue, I will smack the fucking shit out of you. Behave yourself now. Behave. Paul. Stand down.
Good boy.
Stand down. Good boy. Look at you. You fucking little Ross Clark bear. Come here.
Hey, people.
You just misunderstood.
You see blue, yeah. You see blue. He's jealous, you know.
I know
He's jealous. You see, even when he sees, even when blue sees his owners playing with their own dogs, he gets jealous. And why do you think that? Why do you think that is? Because people, because the lady that had him before, she left him in the yard. He's too busy. He's too busy looking at dogs out the window.
Look at me.
He's too busy looking at dogs out the window and that.
Behave.
You get me?
Behave. Behave. You're strong, but I'm fucking stronger. There's a reason why they call me the Hulk.